What do you think you saw that night?
This murder is crazy. This happened in real life. So you know how in movies, in a lot of horror movies, you'll get a call and it's from like this person who's going around murdering people. It's in a lot of popular scary movies.
Hi, who is this?
You tell me.
Well, his dad, he just put his kid to sleep. During Halloween night, he gets a call. The phone ringing, he picks it up, answer it. He says hello. This person just says, have you checked on the kids lately? Hangs up. Phone rings again, he answer, have you checked on the kids lately? Hangs up again. Picks up the phone because it ended up ringing again. Have you checked up on the kids? Because I just murdered them and I'm coming to murder you right now. He hurry up, dial 911 knowing that somebody could be upstairs right now coming for him. And he don't leave his house. So he dials 911. He believed that it's serious because his heart's pumping. He's really scared. Then the line cuts off. Because I believe this is a house phone, so the line cuts off, the power cuts off, everything cuts off. He leaves his house while leaving his kids that he just put upstairs to sleep, leaves them, go outside. And the cops ended up pulling up to the house. Now, these cops go inside of this house. It's dark. They don't know what's really going on. They don't know if this could be a prank or not. They call out for the kids. Kids are not answering. So they go up the stairs and they go to the kids' room to find out the kids dead. The person who was actually on this phone murdered them and was about to murder the father and was very serious of it. So he wanted to bait the father to come upstairs to trap him and murder him. This is just off of a horror movie. Just to refresh y'all memory, the police say they believe it's at least 2,000 serial murderers a year that don't be identified. That is crazy! Caught you down bad. You don't have your snacks, but they do. And I love that. You don't though. Like, it don't have to be snacks exactly. It could be food, ice cream. It could be smoothies. It could be something to drink. It could be water. Go get your snacks, me, all that at once. But, you know, shout out to the people who DM'd me and showed me their snacks. Y'all know I'ma screenshot it and send it on this video. I love y'all for sure. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Go get your snacks.
I just started off in your world.
Now, there's this guy named James Holmes. When he was young, he had dreams about murdering other people. And he would wake up and realize that these dreams are not real. And you know how sometimes when you wake up from a dream that it feels so real that sometimes you glad that it's not real? Well, in these dreams, he felt like that he really murdered these people. So when he wake up, he would daydream and fantasize about this because of these dreams. But he planned one day to murder a lot of people who go to a movie theater. But before he go to this movie theater to murder a lot of people, he had this book. And in this book, he planned out everything and wrote it all down and sent it to a psychiatrist. That's how you say that? And the psychiatrist read every detail that he wrote down. And he was serious that he was going to do it. So a day goes by.
The worst thing for James was to be left home alone with his thoughts, because he just kept perseverating about people and about the anxiety they caused him and how people rejected him, and he wanted to get even.
Me editing here. Hi. Now, this guy wanted to be exactly like the Joker.
Why so serious?
So he changed his whole appearance. He dyed his hair just like the color of the Joker. And the movie that everybody was excited to see was called The Dark Knight. It was a Batman movie, so it only made sense for him to be the Joker and this crazy killer at this movie theater. So everybody who's going inside to see this movie that's all happy buying the tickets don't know that this night is not about to be a good night at all. So when he enters this movie theater room with everybody seated, you see what you normally see. Excited faces. People smiling, happy to see the movie. What he did is he went inside the same movie room that he was gonna shoot everybody up in. He sat down, he just scoped out the area and just make sure everything is calm, nobody's suspicious of him. Went back out, got the guns, came back in the movie theaters and went in that same room where everybody's just enjoying their day, not knowing that this is gonna be some of y'all last time living. So what was crazy is that there was already a gun scene going on. During this gun scene, he shoots up people in the movie. So it's two gun sounds going on.
911, where's your emergency?
Shooting at Century Theaters, 14300 East Alameda Avenue.
453, I have a party shot here. I need rescue hot.
Maybe some people didn't even really know that these guns is actual real guns and not just a movie. And 10 people died instantly when he done this.
That white car in the rear of the lot, is that a suspect? Yes, we've got rifles, gas masks. Okay, hold that position, hold your suspect. suspect. Need rescue inside the auditorium. Multiple victims.
And 70 people got injured during this time. So the people really didn't know that this was actual guns at first because they just thought it was special effects. People was literally getting shot up and injured. Crazy. There was this year during Halloween, this man, he's a loner. Nobody around the neighborhood talked to him. He's one of those neighbors that just stayed to himself. Well, during this Halloween night, or should I say during this week of Halloween, he would put all of these creepy human-sized decorations up in front of his yard of these serial killers. And a lot of people liked it because of how creepy it looked, but a lot of people didn't. A lot of parents was actually telling him, can you please put this away because our kids are terrified. They're scarified. Scarified is a word I made up. So this one day, this lady, she was so furious about these human decorations up. She went up to the door, knocked on the door, no answer. And as she went up to this door, she was smelling something that smelled very, very bad. She rang the doorbell to try to get this guy up to the door again. No answer. He did not come. Remember, that smell is bothering her. So she followed the smell and she's seeing all of these bugs around these human dolls. And she followed the smell and follow it. And then she touches, these human decorations and she feels what feels like human skin. And I believe this is somewhere in Houston, Texas. I don't know really, but I believe so.
For this year, he did Count Dracula, right? With all the humans posted on wooden sticks.
Halloween was just days away, so all the people who drove by just assumed that this was a Halloween decoration.
She touches it, she feels human skin, like the cold human skin.
And all of them decorations end up being people he murdered.
And we've been hiding something in here for a long time. We've decided to finally show you.
I'm about to tell y'all a secret. No, these one of them secrets that you just don't tell nobody because of how embarrassing this is. Do not tell nobody. Do not clip this. When I was a bit younger, I was like, you know what? If somebody gonna sneak into my house, maybe on a Halloween night or try to kidnap me, hopefully it's a female. And hopefully she just R-word me because, bro, what are you talking? If I like it, does it count as, especially if she bad? Hey, she handcuff me, tie me up. Look, do whatever you want to do. Mind y'all, this was some years ago, but I was gonna take this secret to the grave. So, I just wanted to tell y'all because it's wild. It's a wild secret. Now look at this story because it came from one of y'all. Shout out to Divine because she sent this to me in the DMs and she said, this was at nighttime, she was with her mother. She said, me, my mom, and my siblings were in the front porch and I see this old woman and she starts staring at us, straight up just staring at us. And we decided to ignore her, but after a while she kept passing through the street back and forth until my mom and my siblings decided to go inside because she was getting too creepy. We started getting nervous and when we made it in the house, she stood there 20 minutes and started walking to the park. That's right next to my house, and now we kept looking through the window, but she's nowhere to be found. But mind you, now here's what's crazy. I don't really know how old she is because she didn't give me her age, but she likes to go to the park a lot at night, and she said this one following night, she trusted her gut, and she didn't go. Something told her not to go to the park. I ain't gonna lie, at nighttime, the parks be vibes. I like getting on the swings, it. Now this is crazy. This is insane because remember, this girl likes to go out to the park at night. This happened in the daytime with these other two girls, but this mom was recording. She was acting like she was recording her girls swing on the swing, but really she was recording this man who was stalking and lurking these three girls because it was mom and two daughters. And this man would do some creepy stuff. He would sit by the tree and just stare. Remember, he don't know that the mom recording because it's the mom is just having fun recording her girls, but no, she's doing it so slick that the man cannot even tell that he's getting filmed. And then after he leaves from the tree, he goes on the bench, he sits down, he just stare at them, just completely just staring at them. Now imagine if these two girls was alone without the mom there. The girls better square up. Punch him in the nuts alone. But no, the park though have always had interesting stories in the most horrible ways. It's plenty of mothers, females who goes to the park just to watch over children. I'm from the South. I try to talk proper sometimes. But no, serious, because this is a serious topic. So mothers, a lot of the times, our older elderly adults will go to the park just to watch over these kids because parents leave their kids at the park, think that nothing is going to happen. There was this mom. She could not be a mom. She's probably single. I don't know. you don't gotta be single to be. She's probably just this older lady with no kids. I don't know. But she went to the park this one day and she was just reading her book. And then she seen this man doing some odd behavior.
I'm at the park, sitting down, minding my business, reading my astrology book, right? I look up and I see this man standing close to these two teenagers that were hanging out.
Like he was just stalking them, basically. Just like how I previously said. Because there's people who go to the parks. It's a public place. It's like probably one of the most easiest spots to find what you want to find if you're a creep. And this man is just having some abnormal behavior. So she goes online on TikTok, YouTube, and she talks about what this man is doing.
They just stood there looking at him like, what is going on? Like, what is happening?
Now the thing is, when you at a park, you don't know who's the creepy one and who's not, because everybody's looking so innocent. You have people jogging, riding bikes, sitting down, having picnics, being on dates. So you don't know who the creepy one is because it's a park. This is the last park story I'm about to tell because this one is just completely crazy. And it was a mom with her 2-year-old son. You know, just a little baby. He was crawling on the grass. He was cute. You got a little cute baby.
What's it? That's a bad one! I need to stop saying the bad word. Not being the middle finger. That's a bad word.
Alright, it's a bad word. I'm sorry. This mother was playing with her kid in the grass.
What are you doing, baby?
At the park, just enjoying their day. And then they seen this woman. She would stand and look at her kid. The mom had a bad gut feeling. I told y'all last video about how the moms, y'all get that gut feeling. Y'all know, girls in general. And she was staring at this kid like she wanted to grab this kid, take this kid, and leave. So she didn't move spots. And this lady, she kept a distance, but followed them. Put her hands behind her back and looked directly at that kid like she wanted it. The mom was so freaked out by this lady, she pulled out her phone and she started recording this lady. And as you can see, her hands behind her back, just staring, looking at this kid. And this kid just, you know, having a great time, having a lovely time. But there are people, elderly mothers that can't have kids. They have boyfriends, but they just can't have kids. Some of them single, they want kids but still can't have kids, and they want your kid. Like this lady named Samantha. I don't remember her name because I done this case a while ago. She lived in this apartment complex and she was cool with the neighbors. The neighbors one day invited Samantha over to help her with a dress.
Savannah told her mom that she was getting ready to go to her neighbor's house. She said that the neighbors would like her to try on a dress for them, you know, because they were into sewing and they wanted to hem it. To me, this kind of sounds strange.
Now, around this time, Samantha is pregnant to the point where she can have this baby any second, literally. Like that water could break. But the neighbor invited Samantha over to help her with the dress. So once they get inside, she murders Samantha.
But at the same time, I desperately wanted a baby. Like, I don't know, I can't
have a homemade C-section, and this baby ended up living. That's how bad she wanted this kid. Both of them, of course, in jail, but she went to the extreme just to have kids because she couldn't.
Do you know where she is right now? I don't know where she's at. Do you know what happened to her?
I have no idea. She left our place shortly after her dad knocked. I didn't physically see her leave our place, but I mean, she wasn't there when I come out the shower.
So she ended up murdering the baby. The baby lived. The baby is now older. And this neighbor just played it off so good because she built a connection with Samantha, her family. And it just made Samantha so vulnerable, so open to her that little did she know that this is your last day. We want your kid. So you have to be careful on who you choose to be around. And you have to watch your surroundings because there's mothers who's going to go to the extreme to want your kid. So when you at parks, just be aware. But you know, I got y'all grandmothers, mothers, grandpas, dads, boys, girls, women, men. I keep all y'all safe by giving y'all awareness. You know, I got y'all. I love y'all. Now look, this is about to take 30 seconds. This video is just getting real dark and I just want to brighten up y'all mood. Now I hope you like bunnies. You see how they not paying attention to me though, right? But they greedy ass gonna pay attention to me when I do this.
Let me tell you something. What's up?
Crazy. That's all. By the way, not my bunnies. I'm not even at my house. But I just wanted to show y'all that. Enjoy y'all night. And I hope y'all had y'all snacks. Bye.
I just started off in your world. Yeah, I just started off with your bitch.